Oh, hello. This is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. I have cooked many vegetable medley in the past, but this is quite different because it has black bean in it. The starting point of this vegetable medley is eggplant, followed by Brussels sprout and carrot. And this is the first time I use black bean in such a way. And finally, this dish is topped with some stir-fried chicken. I cook this dish in my 14-inch Cuisinart stainless steel wok. I'm going to season the dish with fermented black soybean, which is also known as 豆豉, which is very different from the black bean. The fermented black soybean mainly used as a seasoning condiment. I first add the eggplant and then I follow by add some Brussels sprout to the wok. Both of these two ingredients are among my favorite vegetables. I'm going to cook this dish with a combination of oil-based and water-based stir-frying techniques. Instead of adding oil, I add small amount of water to prevent the food from being burned. Next, I add some thinly sliced carrots to the wok. Next, I add small amount of water to keep the temperature of the wok low, but without too much water accumulate at the bottom of the wok. Because of the high temperature of the wok, the water evaporates almost immediately after I add them into the wok. A small amount of water will still keep the temperature of the food high so that the Maillard reaction can take place. This method is referred to as water-based stir-frying. Next, I add a can of black bean to the wok. I add everything including the fluid. As I have mentioned earlier, this is my template-based cooking approach. I never have cooked this dish like this before. I really like the idea of using the black bean because it greatly enhances the nutritional value of the dish. I add the portobello mushroom later during the cooking process because I do not want to overcook them. And next, I'm going to season the dish with a little bit of oyster sauce. The oysters will provide umami flavor and will go really well with the eggplants. After doing a quick taste test, I decided that I probably would like to add a little bit more oyster sauce. The final ingredients will be some color bell pepper. I like the color bell pepper on the crunchy side, so I'm adding them toward the very end of the cooking process. Okay, now the dish is done. I have been cooking with bean in stir-fry a great deal, which is something I have not done in the past before. In the past, I find that if I cook a vegetable medley dish, even though it is very tasty, but the dish never seems to be quite complete. For example, I am often reluctant to use them alone as a main dish. The ability to add different kind of bean to the stir-fry really changed the picture of the situation. And now I can create a dish with great nutritional balance because the beans will add proteins to the dish. As my wife would say, it is a great way to stretch the dish further. I was very excited to try different kinds of beans. I used to not to like beans very much because I do not have too much exposure, but now I find them wonderful. They definitely provide an additional dimension to stir-fry dishes. In addition to use black beans, I have been exploring many other type of beans as well. I find this type of bean dish go particularly well with rice. Prior to cook this dish, I stir-fry some chicken that has been coated with cornstarch. I cook the chicken separately because I want to have full control of the texture of the chicken. This also allows me to have a better control of the doneness of the chicken. To finish off this dish, I lay the chicken on top of the vegetables. It is a good way to create an entire dinner with this dish. To ensure I have all my favorite in the dish, I also added peanut and cashew. For me, this is tempeh-based cooking at its best. I have never cooked this dish before, but I'm able to make it in such a way that I'm going to enjoy every bit of it. This is my fast cooking system at work, with fast stand for flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click like, subscribe, and share.